vintage Los Angeles, they get a huge reaction and a huge emotional response. One of them is Canter's. To me, it is the quintessential vintage Los Angeles environment.
So this is the famous booth, huh?
Yeah, this is the booth that Guns N' Roses sat at in June of 1985 and took their first photo shoot.
Little bits of history all over the place in here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
The Canters first relocated their family deli from New Jersey to Boyle Heights in 1931, later moving further west to Fairfax Avenue, and eventually taking over the Esquire Theater.
Actually, this year is our 65th year, but in LA, 83 years.
The secret to their success?
Well, I think the recipes, the food quality, the fact that there was always a bunch of family members, we care.
Right.
You know, so that's, I think, what does it. And it's like in our blood. Canter's is very diverse. The crowd, you get such a mix of what, some old Jewish people, you get some hipsters, you get the Generation X, you get just a cross between everything in the 60s when I was just a kid. I remember, it was like the summer of love, and it was just like a hippie haven. And, it was a big rock and roll scene with the Doors and Mamas and Papas and Frank Zappa. They all just would hang here and have like a revolving table.
And we can't forget that iconic Canter's sign.
The Canter sign is iconic. I remember in the 80s, a big initiative to take down all the neon on Fairfax. And they pushed us hard to do it. And we wouldn't budge. We kept the neon, we kept it going, and we'll never change that.
But one change they made in 1961 kind of rocks.
Every night of the week there's something to do here, but Tuesday nights is ours. We're the Fockers, the Friends of Canter's Kibitz Room. And we've been that way for a couple of decades.
And while it's a common sight to see rock stars like Lenny Kravitz, the Chili Peppers, and Bono join in on a jam,
the real stars are the people that come here every week, but it's always free, and the booze is cheap, and there's no attitude. Well, maybe, perhaps a little.
I hope you enjoyed our trip down memory lane as much as we did.